Hey cooks, welcome back to Grandma Goddess Cooks. Today we're going to make a summer tortellini salad. This salad is perfect for those summer days that you want to go have fun, make this ahead, leave it in the fridge, and come home and it's actually a meal. My daughter loves it, and let's go ahead and get started with the ingredients. So, here we go. Pesto, any brand, real mayonnaise, red onion, black pepper, and some capers. We'll talk about capers a little bit later if you're not familiar with them. If you are, you know they're great. Tortellini, refrigerated, and Petite frozen baby peas. Salt the water well at a rolling boil. Add your tortellini in, and when you do, watch it very carefully because you see that water boiling hard? That tortellini does not take long to cook at all, maybe 2 minutes. You want it al dente, you don't want it mushy. Go ahead and drain it. What I like to do is to run it under cold water to stop that cooking so that we don't have to have, again, that mushy tortellini. You want this to hold up with these lovely ingredients that we're going to put in. So I just kind of stirred around cold water, getting it all over the tortellini, and so the ingredients stick. I want to dry it a little bit with a paper towel. Frozen peas, do we have to cook them? No, just take that water from your pasta and run it over the peas so that it cooks it just enough. That way you're double using what you already have going. And you're probably going to want to stop the cooking of these peas. So again, we don't want mush, we want salad. Let's run some cold water because this salad wants firm ingredients. The salad wants some red onions. Chop them, medium chop. Don't they look good? This onion's a great onion. Capers. A lot of people want to rinse their capers. And I just like the brininess of them straight, but I want them all out of that jar. So I use the capers as is, but I do drain them because we don't want it mush. Real mayonnaise. Don't use the Miracle Whip. Don't use the low fat stuff. It's a big spoon. That's probably 3/4 of a cup to a cup. For this amount of tortellini, let's throw in another spoonful. Again, this is going to be to your taste. I don't really use too many measurements in my cooking unless it's baking. So we have this wonderful, in this case, classico pesto, and we're going to add a few spoonfuls, 1, 2, maybe more later. Again, to your taste, but start out with 2 heaping spoonfuls of pesto, and you want it to be pesto forward. This is the easiest sauce you'll ever make. Put a spoon in a jar, put the pesto in, incorporate it, make sure it's all blended well, and you're going to have a delicious dressing for this salad. In this case, again, a little bit more pesto. Black pepper. I like to put the black pepper on the tortellini because I can just see how much I'm putting on. There's no science to this. And tortellini's fun because it has all those little nooks and crannies. So you want to have everything covered like this pepper, but then also when I incorporate the dressing, you will see that I treat it very tenderly. This pesto is al dente, so it's not mushy, but we want to put this dressing on to cover and get it all over all those little folds. And by the way, this is a cheese tortellini. I've tried the spinach, I've tried the meat, but I think that the 3 or 4 cheese tortellini that you find in the refrigerated section works perfectly. We have our dressing. Now we're going to add some onion. And boy, I do love red onion in a salad. Now, you see me turning the tortellini gently. We don't want to beat it up. We want you to have a distinct salad without it being mush. So every time I stir this salad, I'm scooping from the bottom and just folding it over. Let's add the peas. Aren't they cute? And then the capers. The capers are a nice surprise because people see the peas easily and then they bite into something and they say, "Ooh, what's that?" And it's our secret. It's the capers. Capers are pickly and briny, and they just add a nice little punch. Sarah, my daughter, didn't like capers much, but once she tasted the salad, she said, "What's this?" And I was able to say, "Oh, capers." So again, I'm gently folding the salad over on itself and making sure that all of that yummy goodness is on the salad. So let's plate it up. It's time to eat this bad boy. Oh, carrot curl. Look at the peas. Look at the capers hidden in there. The carrot curl adds a little punch of color and some mint from my grandma's garden. I hope you enjoy this. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching.